G'day folks, it's Mish here, and today we are going on another beach metal detecting adventure. Now this adventure was my second ever hunt with my Minelab Excalibur II metal detector. It's going to start on the dry sand and make its way into the water for a wading hunt. So without any further ado, let's grab the gear and let's go hunting. Well, hello and welcome folks. I hope you're all doing okay wherever you are. I've just come down to my beach today. There's a little bit of erosion going on and I've already visually spotted my first target without even turning my brand new detector on. Can you see it here? Now I've already had a little forage. I tried to get it out with my hands. That wasn't going to work, so let's give it a little hand. We've got our first golf ball of the day. Now who knows if we'll find any more of them, but it's not unusual for me to find golf balls on my hunts. This one looks like it's been there a very long time. Now that Spalding logo looks quite old to me. If there's any golf enthusiasts out here, give me an idea as to the age of this one. But where it was, I'd say it's been gone for decades. Okay, cool. Onward and upward. Oh, there's at least one decent target in the dry sand. And here it is. $2. I had no idea what it was till I dug it up. So as I say, sort of getting the hang of the tones. But I think that's actually a good thing, because in the beach we tend to want to dig everything, or almost everything. You know, sometimes we'll skip the completely iron sounding targets, but I think this kind of stops you overthinking the targets like what you would do with the Equinox, which gives you that numerical display. So yeah, halfway to coffee. Nice. Now this is interesting. Can you see that? That's a really small bottle top. I'm hoping this is an intact bottle. Cross your fingers for me. Yes. Oh, that's a cool one. Says not to be taken along the side, so probably medicine of some sort. Oh, that is stunning, and not at all what I expected to get today. I thought I'd be in the water at this point. Clearly, I'm just having too much fun on the land, but I am going to make my way there, I promise. There's an exceptionally loud high tone here. I'm wondering if something is very recently fallen out of the erosion. Let's have a look. Oh, it is a coin, all right. Oh, actually, what is that? Oh, we're onto an oldie, folks. This is an Australian shilling, and it is a 925 silver, and it's probably one of the oldest shillings I've found, to be honest. You are looking at a 1917. Pretty flat on the reverse there. King George V on the obverse. But I think that's going to clean up beautifully. Look how shiny it is for a 104-year-old coin. Marvellous. Folks, I'm on another coin. Will I get to the water today? Place your bets. But anyhow, looks like I might be on my first copper coin. Going by the very little detail that I can see, I'd say that's a Commonwealth style 1 penny. Oh no, it's a kangaroo style. You can see the kangaroo there, and it is 1956 maybe, 1958. A bit hard to tell. I'll let you know if I work it out. Down there as always. Nice. Yes, still on the beach. I know. But have a listen to this signal. Nice high tone. It's going to be whatever that is. Doesn't look like a coin. Doesn't look like anything much either. That's rolled lead, I think. Ah well. Well folks, I've got a general gist of what I've got here, but let's have a listen. Isn't that a lovely high tone? Got another coin. Now that to me looks like another penny. Certainly large enough to be. And we've got another roo penny. This is a 1940, I want to say 1942. Again, you'll know. George VI. And should come up pretty good. It's a little worn on the reverse, but the obverse is still quite detailed. This one's a high tone. And I tried it out in pinpoint mode. It seems to be fairly small. That's got to be promising, right? Alright, moment of truth. I'll get a few of these today. Another sinker. Alright, let's start heading towards the water. I'll let you know if I find anything in sand between here and there. Another high tone. And I think it's a coin. Yes, definitely a coin. Whoop. Who needs a scoop anyway? And just our trusty old mate, the 2-cent piece this time. That's okay. Can you see I'm heading towards the water? I am going to make good on that, I promise. I'll be in there soon. Alright folks, I'm getting serious now. I've fully suited up in my wetsuit. It's time to really get in there and see what we can find in the water. There was like a real blippy high signal. It was cutting in and out. I thought I'd dig it just to try. Kind of glad I did, because I've got another $2. You know what that means, guys. I've hit $4. I've hit coffee money. Awesome. Please enjoy my coffee model of the day. Please make sure you check out their channel as well. Always love sharing my friends' channels with you. Fantastic, guys. So yeah, I can officially say I'm water hunting now. I'm ankle deep. I am going deeper. We'll see what else we can find. Got a moderately high tone in the scoop. Oh, and it's a coin. Got ourselves 20 cents this time. So, in keeping with the last couple of targets, I'm a little bit deeper again, knee deep now. We're pretty much at low tide right now, so I'm going to go out as far as I can go and then work my way back in as the tide comes in. Sounds like a plan to me anyway. I'm really enjoying the Excal so far. My thoughts so far, really good. Up on the dry sand, this detector is heavy. Now, it would have to be at least twice the weight of the Equinox that I typically swing, but in the water it kind of negates that. It moves quite freely through the water. And it's an absolute delight. I've really been enjoying the stability of the signal so far. Basically, I'm digging anything that's kind of repeatable. And as I say, with beach detecting, I don't want to overthink it. I'm going to dig most, if not all, targets that I get, unless they're a big chunk of iron. So this is really, really nice. I'm really glad I made this purchase. All right, let's move on. Got quite a high tone in the scoop now. And yeah, gonna get a few of them. That's okay. All goes in the lead stash. Get a load of this one, guys. I had a really loud mid-tone. I actually thought it was going to be a big chunk of steel. It's not steel. I don't know whether you can actually see what's in there yet. Let's have the big reveal. Got myself, oh okay, I've got myself a big rock and some sunnies. So I'm going to assume they were the signal. They are metal framed. They've been down there a long time. No hope salvaging those ones, I wouldn't think. But yeah, we'll check for more signals. That's my scoop. Yeah. Check there's nothing else in here apart from that massive rock. That's why I thought I had a chunk of iron. No, that was it. All right. Something different. Let's make sure I don't step in that hole. Oh. There is another signal next to where the sunnies were. Maybe it's a phone. I do know of a missing phone in this area. We'll give it a shot. That's my scoop. Whatever it is, it's in the scoop. Oop, I can see something shiny. Can you see that? The top left. Ah! Maybe related to the sunnies. But a cool find nonetheless. We've got ourselves a lure. A little bit crusted up. And probably a little bit sharp too, so I'll be careful. That's in pretty nice condition. Very shiny. Cool. Hello, buddy. Come here. Oh. I almost had a friend. Now, this dog's playing all around me. I do have a signal here. Now, just for your info, this signal sound is exactly what the sunglasses sounded like. Now, I'm not saying that it will be sunglasses, but I like to try and show you guys the tones where I can. All right, might have gotten a first scoop. That's promising. What have we got? Yep, we got a coin this time. Definitely not sunnies. That is a 10-cent piece. Another mid to high tone. Quite loud. Now, like the Equinox, the Excalibur has varying volume on targets. So if it's up nice and close or it's really large, it'll give a louder signal than something small or far away. This one was quite deafening. And this time, it's a 50-cent piece. Lovely condition. Gee, this Excal is really pulling up the coins. So this is an area I have hunted before. I wouldn't say I've had the target density here that I'm getting today with the Excal before. So whether it's just better at picking out the targets or I really don't know. But it's doing a cracking job. Another mid to high tone. I've had a few, but they've turned out to be sinkers each time. So obviously I don't want to show you every single sinker that I pull up. So I am expecting a few. It is a fishing area. This one, however, is not a sinker. Can you see that? Another $2 on the board. You ripper. Now, bear in mind, I'm filming this sort of midway through spring where I live, and I am in a really cold region. So people aren't really swimming here yet. So this will be stuff from our last season. Ah, absolutely awesome that is. Guys, I'm finding so many targets. This is so not typical for the location I'm in. This is probably about my 4th target in the space of about a metre or 3 foot. This one's a high signal. And the scoop already. The last one was a 50-cent piece. I feel like this will be another coin. Probably part of the same spill. Sure is. Got a $1 this time. Year of the Outback, $1. 2002. Loving it. Another high tone. And, oh, 2 targets in one. One we don't particularly want, but we'll get rid of. Nasty old hook. Let's hold that safely while we retrieve the other coin, which we definitely do want, because it's another $1. And this one is a Centenary of Federation 2001 $1. What are we up to now? 2, 4, 6, 7, I think we're up to $8. 2 coffees. Ha ha ha. Haven't had a 2 coffee day in a little while. Nice. So I got the $1 and a hook out of, let's say, here, and not even a foot away. Another cracking signal. So maybe more coins. Woohoo! I haven't had this much fun on a wading hunt in quite a while, actually. Just the fact that I'm pulling up targets non-stop. I haven't had that since probably last summer. Alright, that is definitely another coin, and far out, we are on the Goldies again. And yet another special edition one. This one's the 60th anniversary of World War II. Bit hard to see this one in the light, but I have showcased it very recently on my channel. Nice. High signal this time. And, oh, that's another lure. Second lure of the day. She's a bit crusty, so it's probably been gone a while despite being incredibly shiny. Oh, that's a nice one. And no hooks, which is always a plus. I do have a little container to store sharp items, but ideally, I'd rather not find them on the beach in the first place. Cool, in the bag it goes. Well guys, the target started drying up at my little hotspot, so I am making my way out of the water. We'll try a bit of wet sand, see if we can find anything good here. If I can see any interesting spots back in the water, I'll duck in and out again. You know me, I'll go where the targets go. Alright, let's see what we find next. Initially I would have thought that was underwear, but it looks like it's got the name of a go-kart place on it, so I'm guessing some sort of other apparel. I mean, I wouldn't imagine a go-kart place would sell souvenir undies. It's a hood. Just a cotton hood. Well, it doesn't belong on the beach. And I don't want the seagulls trying to eat it either. They're fighting over a fish carcass that's nearby. Cool. Alright, into the bag it goes. Get a load of this screaming signal. I was digging for so long that I could have sworn that was going to be a can, and it is something that would ring up within that same range on the Equinox. This one I can actually scrap. Looks like we might have a bit of copper wire. Fair bit of it actually. Alright, let's somehow pack that so I don't stab myself. And I think we're nearly done. You guessed it, I'm back near where I started. Couldn't resist going for one more sweep. Just a modern 20 cents in a little clump of grass here. I might do another short lap or two and then onto the wrap up. Well guys, that's it for today. I'm drying off and getting out of here. My goodness, we've had a few targets today and spanning over the course of 100 years as well. So certainly not disappointed with what I've found today. But as always, I really appreciate you guys tagging along for the journey. Please do take care and stay safe. My finds are coming up straight after this, and I will catch you on my next adventure. Cheers. This one's a little different. It's a low to mid tone. It kind of sounds like me trying to get out of bed on a Sunday morning. Kind of that. You guys know what I'm talking about.